let's talk about this Princess Peach wig. So this is Peach's biker look from the Rainbow Road scene in the Super Mario movie. And the client for this came to me with a very specific brief. They wanted the option to wear a helmet over the wig. And to me that meant the front needed to be compressible, but buoyant so that it was still going to ping back into shape. And that this high ponytail in the back really needed to be detachable. High ponytails under helmets just don't go. That's not going to be comfortable. But by making it detachable, I can create this very smooth surface so that the helmet can be worn. It's not going to get in the way. I used 2 base wigs in different shades of blonde for this wig, and then I blended the fibres to create this custom colour. I really love combining colours in wigs to make variegation within shades, very personalised colours, and I find it just makes them a little more real and more poppy. So going back to the helmet, we have 2 ponytails for this wig. We have one that is flat and low, so it's going to be a little tuft that sticks out when wearing the helmet. And of course we have our second high ponytail that sits up here. The ponytails are all held on by neodymium magnets. You can see one of them just here visible, the rest are all covered. And these magnets are supposed to hold about 8 kilograms each, and I'm only asking them to hold a few hundred grams. So the lower ponytail has 1 magnet, and that means it can swing. The top ponytail has 2 magnets here, one up here and one slightly lower down in this divot. And that means it's much more stable and it reduces shearing forces. Now the magnets are glued and sewed into the wig to make sure they're not going to go anywhere. You can see how strong they are. I can hold up the whole wig just from the ponytail itself. It's not going to just come detached when you're wandering around an event. Now those of you who watched my video about wigs and weight will have clocked that this is an asymmetric hairstyle, so we've got to think about weight distribution in the plan for styling this. So I knew I wanted to keep weight down in this ponytail to make sure there wasn't going to be drag on the wearer's head and cause spinal pressure. And to do that, this ponytail, it's really light, it's all cord, and it has a cord that goes all the way down to here. Most of the ponytail is cord, only this part is pure fibre. Now the core pads out the ponytail so it gives it a lot of volume without having to use loads and loads of fibre, and it also means that ultimately all the fibres are a little bit shorter too, so there's fewer problems with tangling. Yay, maintenance. Now for the base cap, we've got a faux hairline style of ponytail base, and it really helps keep the volume and the weight down, and we have this lovely soft fringe all the way around the edge, and there's enough length here that if the client does choose and wants to give it a trim, they absolutely can. There's plenty to work with here. Which brings us around to the front, where we have our lovely swoopies and our lovely puffy heart in the centre. All these sections are double wefted, and that means there's twice as much hair volume as you'd find in a normal wig in these front sections, and then they are styled with heat, scissors, hairspray to create these shapes and this volume. And of course all the fibres on this wig were texturised, including the front, which helps add volume and create lift into the wig. Thanks for watching.